Uh, oh, okay. Yep. Starting off strong. We're good. Yep. Beautiful. All done. Alright. Perfect. So, I was planning on doing Ghost of Tsushima stuff. But we got things in the way, like license issues and stuff, and we're just gonna play something else I want to do. Now, this is the second game, so it doesn't really coincide with the first one. There's a lot of lore and stuff. If you've played the first one, you'll get a lot of references, but it's not necessarily a sequel, but just a further telling of the same tale, like years in the future, pretty much. It's a little different from this first game, so it's got a lot of upgraded stuff. Got the same concept, turn-based game, open world. It's fun. I could play with people, but I'm gonna do a single player campaign because we're gonna play with the people in the game, because they're characters on their own. These are all a little different each, but we're just gonna play classic, just regular old campaign. And we get to make people, our characters. That's fun. So I've already played a little bit of this. My PS4 took a dump, so we're playing on something different. So this, I know a little bit about it already. I played the first one, beat that in its entirety. Seen some video on this. So it's a lot of strategy, a lot of strategizing, a lot of playing off of the world and crowd control and whatnot. Yeah, and we are going to play a lizard man, but we're gonna play an undead guy. We'll get to that. I need to... How do we get to that? Oh, that's how. Interesting. Okay, so the thing is with these characters, these are the main characters. It's a whole posse of people. I played Fane. Is that not... There's Beast. Yeah, okay. All these people have their own dialogues. But I don't think we're gonna play them, because we're gonna break the game with having a lockpick and a shovel all in one character, and that's gonna be me. Cause ain't nobody got time for that. I'm also gonna have Pet Pal. All these things probably don't make a lot of sense, but in time they will. I'll explain them as I go along, of course. We got all this stuff over here to worry about. Do I want to be a fighter? I don't think so. I want to be a thief. I think. I want to be the guy to pop people. Necromancy is pretty fun. I think I'll have Los for a wizard. I don't know if that's a really good idea, but you know what? It'll be interesting, I'm sure. Shadowblade, I don't know what that... Oh, that's probably Polymorph and Scoundrel. Rogue is more what I'm looking for. But we have a lot of classes. So, okay. Interesting classes. This is what we're going to be, though. We're already going to be lock picking, so we might as well just go full send. Now, the thing is, dialogue does change with every single choice in this game. Man, fucking... Okay. Lizard ladies are fucking tall. Holy shit. Wow, okay. You know, fuck it. Let's see what we can do with that. That's good. We got all sorts of choices, I guess, here. Not too many. Not overwhelming. I like that gold. Ah, yes, the green studded eyes. I think I'm totally going with that. That's what I went with my last one. I played Fane last time as a fucking wizard. And holy shit, he could do literally everything. It's fucking amazing. Oh, nice. Now, I don't know about you, but those are mutton chops. I think I'm already sold on those, yeah. There's only 4 anyway.
I'm ready.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Try again. Prepare yourself. Try again.
Almost got me that time.
Better luck next time. Try again.
I'll yield to none.
Oh, you yield to
You're
none.
not trying to escape, are you?
Glory is mine.
Better luck next time. Try again.
Meet your maker.
Try again.
Better luck next time.
Almost got me that time.
Nice try.
I'll yield to none. I'm ready.
Meet your maker.
Nice try.
Glory is mine.
Prepare yourself.
I'll yield to none.
Nice try.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I could change anything. Should I change anything? I don't know. Aha! I should probably leave it as is. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Not yet, at least. The big damage will come later. It'll show up, and then you'll realize you're like literally annihilating things. It's pretty great. This game's pretty satisfying. Got Scoundrel. That's fine. Sneaking, thieving, yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make sure somebody is gonna always have telekinesis, because that's a fun skill to play with. Hmm. That's fine. We're gonna go with that first. Adrenaline will come later. Taking away magic shields is good. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, we need to make sure... What's this? Oh, okay. We need Pet Pal. As nice as that would be, this is essential. Pet Pal's just great. I don't care. It's amazing. You can talk to literally every animal on the planet in the game. Maybe with a few exceptions, but if you see an animal, you can talk to it. Oh, really? Yeah, that works. Right. Oh. That's a tough choice, actually. I'm between the tambura and the cello. We'll go with the cello. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Works. No. Alright, I think we're good. Yes, this is important information. But you'll see it more as we go on. Basically, people don't like the undead. It's kind of weird to them. But they can also lockpick just because they have bony fingers. But I have to drink poison to heal, not healing potions. And stuff like that. And because I'm a lizard, I think it's my claws that make me dig up holes instead of a shovel.
It all happened like I
knew it would.
A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy.
Fucking Fort Joy. I want to be tired of being here.
I'd
Source
come here
magic's
to kill
fun.
Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
What's going on? I don't know what that is. Alright, looks like we're starting.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough.
Okay. I'm feeling more than the sedative, but sure. Whatever you say.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Alright. Get me out of here! Nice hood, dude.
Well, look what the doc dug up. You're lucky they didn't notice just how thin you were under those bandages. Although, seeing someone wrapped up like that, they probably thought you had the scabbing plague. Heh? Look, laugh, but don't touch. Better keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
Basic movements.
Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea.
I can take
don't even
naps.
remember them strapping me down.
Pants. Let's take a look. Are they better than what I got? Yeah, this is my inventory. It will get smaller significantly when more people join. But this is my equipment. Oh man, look at that. One extra whole armor. Wow. Oh, I'm slow as fuck. Oh, I need that bucket. This entire time we'll be picking up buckets, by the way. We'll talk about that later. Anybody who's played this before does indeed understand what I'm talking about. And that's farming. Farming's a good time. Okay. I can pick this lock. Maybe. Not good enough. Not good enough. Boxes. Get the shit out of here. It's a casual open. Any garbage for me? Sweet money.
An animal sty. Freight or food?
Buckets filled with water don't count. What, bud?
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Hey, dickhead.
Banded like a chicken's leg, but not much meat on your bones. That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing.
With two shakes
Literally
of her
dead
stumpy tail,
already.
the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled...
And
Did you expect a needle?
gonna hear that a lot. Nice. Yeah, there's all sorts of shit you can do in this game. Yep. What is this? It's a key. It's a fish. Yeah, excuse me while I just know, like, everything. Another bucket? It's bucket. Are these good buckets, though? No, they're garbage buckets. Can't use them. Oh no, I can't use those. Get them out of here. Yes, thank you. I'll just pick up that ham. I can't eat those. Do I care? Okay, I'll just fall into it. Yup. Hey, I'll take that. I'm gonna put that there. Gonna move that there. Banga banga bongo. What's in there? Nothing. This shit's chaotic. Fucking fire right off the bat. Am I gonna blow anything up?
You there. Come here.
Alright, now this is where choices start to matter. And we're gonna quick save. We're gonna quick save a lot. It's every decision, man, it's gonna bite you in the ass. You take the wrong one. What's up, bud?
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Set me free and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
That doesn't make sense. I'm already free. What are you doing?
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
That sucks.
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull.
You know, all magisters suck, by the way. Literally all of them. There's only a select few times where I'll be like, okay, I can be merciful, but like, I'm telling you, they suck, dude. So we're gonna take that. Alright. Now, I have one of three choices. I can find a way to explode that oil, which could be that brazier. I don't know. I could shock this water, just knock this guy out. Or, dude, why is he hurt?
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed. That makes such a
And the
racket.
first example of why this game's great. See anything? Sure, I'll just take what he's got real quick, thanks. And,
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me?
this is a real human being I just booped.
Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy lizard? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. Those idiots can't even walk straight without mucking it up. Was it Rick's? I bet it was Rick's.
Fucking Rick.
Can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
I don't think I really got anything for that. That's
If
fine.
it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me.
Alright. Alright. But,
Come on. Keep your hands where I can see them.
And... fuck this guy. Oh, how's that, juice, bud? He just fucking spin kicked his ass. Oh, he's behind me, too. I could backstab him. Yup, that's just telling us the order. Oof, rip this guy. Just smack him with that, and... fucking put his ass to sleep. What's this? That's great. I'll hold on to it. Now, okay, that was a fantastic turn for the both of them, and I'm gonna give him a good old swipe. He's probably super dead. Yeah, he's not getting up from this one.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his gaze finds the sunken hollows that once held your eyes.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lass.
This is why we can't have nice things. You literally did this to yourself. You understand that. Oh, you bastard. Get fucked. Alright. Bink. And if this hits, he's probably dead. Wow, Pokemon's very bloody right now.
Gain by killing me. I need to keep my guard up.
Yeah, these people just kind of suck. You have a bucket? He's got a bucket. Is it a good bucket? It's a good bucket. Yeah. I can't really use that right now. Is there anything in here? That's a plate. Ball and chain. I'm not really seeing anything. Is that a bucket? I think that's a bucket. I must do this. Yeah, buddy. Excuse me while I pick this up. Thank you very much. Is there anything at all in here? Nope. Yeah, we're slow as fuck right now, but that'll change. Am I hurt at all? I don't know. Not anymore. Stuff. I'll hold on to those.
Empty.
Okay. Oh, I'm taking a nap now. Sometimes you just gotta take a nap, dude. Anything? Yes. I would like to take this. Am I too heavy? Nope. Perfect. Now we're gonna start crafting already. All of them. Beautiful. Now we have health potions. Gorgeous. No, I'm just gonna do this. Don't mind me. Hey, that's not fair. Anything over here? Nah. Okay, did I gain anything from being in here? Nay, it does not
And
seem
I'm
so.
back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Okie doke. Except let's talk to this sheep real quick. What's up, dude?
Get your dirty little book.
You little bitch. Yep. We done did it. Oh hey, it's that bee. Yeah, reading is taxing. Empty, excuse me. Take that, thank you. Bucket.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
Yes, please. I also want that. You're doing so shit. Alright. Oh, I can take this jar. Hey, thanks. Hey, what's
Why,
up?
you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Alright. You gonna follow me? No.
No indications of a storm.
Hey, I'm just gonna thanks. Let's just read this real quick.
Everything's spick and span.
Stuff.
Nothing left to do, really.
I don't think it matters. But we're gonna sell it.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar,
Hey,
I mean.
thanks.
Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
I have literally no idea who you
You'll
are.
find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. dungeon? You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon? I'd be quite annoyed with you if you didn't look so honest.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
That all sounds really good, but also sounds really not good.
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they? Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens. Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against my, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, what this collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast, for your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
No lesions, no trauma. He was bled by magic.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here. We'll find out who did it.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of...
She looks up at you with a...
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep. Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days.
There you are, wife. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Yep, moments when you forget when the mic is muted. No big deal.
You presume right. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft. You take care,
Wow.
though. Nope, trying not to find anything.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cool sneer.
Oh.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that.
Wow.
Are you a dragon?
You look like a dragon. But where are your wings?
You got anything for me? Nah.
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird?
That's racist.
She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen.
Nope, not happening.
Take it easy, Chief.
You didn't have anything.
Please,
Oh, so what was your problem? What up,
An
Sabine?
elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
This is a SpongeBob episode?
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding
true?
fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite serious.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh.
What does that
One of the
mean?
perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She looks at you in surprise when you bear an arm.
My. Guess I'll have to find out the memory from Marrow, won't I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
She straight up just licked my
You
arm.
were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back. You were thinking of flesh, or to be rather more precise, the pleasures of the flesh, those that have eluded you for so long.
I don't know about that.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep, so to speak. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
That's weird. My feathers have been ruffled.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Hey, this guy's a dick. But Ivan Benmez is the best.
He's right over the side of this ship with it.
Shut
I'm
up.
busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go
Your
take your
mom's
sob
a
story
sorcerer.
somewhere else.
Can I do any?
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying
I don't think I can do anything. Okay.
A
Hey, bud.
scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish.
I'm
There's
a
a
lizard.
murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion. But said, Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I mean, he's wearing a whole robe, so... Is that pants? I don't know.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, lizard.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously. Then
away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
I'm kind of a brat.
Didn't make it clear the first. What? 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 What?
What up, beast?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
That right? I always knew you'd turn up rotten Ben-Est. Your kind always hung close.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
I think I know what he's talking about.
The fellow cocks his ear.
That isn't anger.
He cocks his ear to the other side.
Anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your foot.
There! You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Ghetto. Good news. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
You're a fucking nerd.
Got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate. Even here. No indeed, Ghetto. But that ain't my final...
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank ye kindly, Ghetto. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen...
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Murder, Your Majesty.
Anybody else over here?
Has the Magister's more concerned than your appetite?
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you...
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Ask what you must. I've nothing.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? Ah, music to... On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions asked. As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom. Well, that just about settled it. I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my... Of course you accept. Mine wasn't an offer, it was an order. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy.
As fucking if.
Sufferable, surely.
You, sorcerer! Blood? No. Go!
Okay.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
Oh, he's wearing a mask. Interesting.
He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
The first thing about swords.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger.
Thanks.
You faring okay so far? Course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted.
See, it sounds really positive, but it's really not.
You seem on edge, officer.
Keep with those
What
bubbles
on earth
trying
is the
to
matter?
and if she tries to run, shoot to kill. Murder most foul. And I strongly suspect you know all
You seem
about
on
it.
edge, officer. Do you? Well, perhaps
Oh, hey, it's
Standing
that
at the center
lady.
of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo. Do stay and watch, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Can you do that for me?
I'm just about to create a scene.
But
subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will
come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Ruh-roh. Wait, don't attack me. Aye. So those guys are dead. Alright, let's just start looting. Alright, we can sell all of those, but I want to make sure, yes. I don't think I have anything new yet. Nah, but I can do a wield now. Anything worth picking up? Not really. Oh, hey. Sweet. That's a shock arrow right there. I'm on fire. I am on fire. I am aware. I am on fire. Okay, okay. Dang nabbit, I'm on fire again. I got knocked over? No, okay. Can I stop burning, please? Yep. If you ever are interested in reading any of this, by George, go ahead and pause and read it. But we're gonna have to go through a lot of them. Hey, stuff. Thank you. You know what? I should probably pick those up, just in case. Hey, what happened to you? Forgetting anything? I don't think so. I'm gonna need that.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing.
No.
Oh.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use. You'll work.
The dice roll darkly.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use her this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Can I do it though? Not yet.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Oh, what happened? Must have been the turnips. You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Rip me. People just blew up too, didn't they? Ew. I like stopping on fire, thanks. Alright. All these dudes are dead. Let's get my stuff back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I can eat Finn. Positives to everything. I know all about that.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Interesting thing about this game is that I could, if I so desired, kill her if I wanted. But I don't think I'm gonna. I like the idea of having more encounters in the future. Okay, I think I have the... Really? I don't have it? Oh, okay. Alright. What up, dog?
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a...
Sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop. Oh. Too much. Too much.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Nice.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Thank the gods. By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer! Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Saw it coming, I did. Sorcerer mutiny. Curdled my blood when she appeared. Ship shook like a typhoon had struck, and then she was gone again. Look around. You see how that story ends. Your lies end...
How tragic. Oh, he's dead. He's just super dead. Nobody has attacks of opportunity yet, so let me make sure I'm in the circle. Nice, I did kill him. So we're gonna knock this dude out. Is it gonna do it? It might not. Blech. Look at this guy. What the fuck? You bastard. Oh, he just gave me that, huh? Damn, he's got that all the way back up again. He's not poisoned either. Yeah, we got a full action bar now. I probably could have used the backstab thing, honestly. That's fine, though. Guy's tanky. Beautiful. Excuse me while I just dance on this poison right here. Yeah, who cares?
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
Nice, I'll take that.
Damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick.
Yeah. Magic armor is gonna be nice. A broom.
What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull.
Oh, it does not sound good up there. That's a bad thing there. Alright. This is how we settle this. Hey, what's up, dude?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. I have neither lungs to drown nor stomach to poison. This ship's fate does not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore. You, on the other hand, would be better placed finding a lifeboat. I dare say you would be hopelessly lost in the ocean's dark heart. I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually.
Alright, here's a pretty bad room.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. Your fingers clack against the wood, and you suddenly feel grey. The touch leaves you numb, dull. It doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
It's bad stuff.
Death fog? Good thing I'm immune. Still, this means trouble.
Not all of them are immune, though. Oops. Is that it? It's gone now. Yeah, they're just having a party out there, so it's chill. Alright. Dang nabbit. Let's get out of here. Oof. Nice. Actually, that's not even gonna hurt me. Nice. I think it's trying to tell me to do so. But we're not gonna do that. Boink. Boink. I am afraid of no ghosts. I probably could have just walked on that poison. That's a waste. What happened up there? Alright.
A lifeboat! That means there's still a chance.
They're trying to tell me to go this way.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and...
I had the power.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a Wait! Voidwoken!
Oh, that's right. I'm trying to save people, too. Boink.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
I thought
Fucking get him,
Voidwoken was
beast.
supposed to be scary.
What are you doing? Oh, thanks, I guess. You kinda let that happen.
Let the games begin.
Why would
They
you...
were about to triumph.
I've faced worse.
There you
Hey, don't. Really, it's gonna take 2 AP? No, I didn't think so. Pink, pink, pink. Oh, almost. Oh, I haven't. I totally could have killed him. Let's see if he does it. Boink. Real quick. just... Don't mind me. Just boost my damage by a tiny bit. Got him.
I hear something. It's Magister Suan, the one who put on this damn collar.
That's what I thought.
Sounds like she needs help.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
It's ripping the ship apart!
That's a big baddie.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead.
How tragic.
Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Something tells me I'm going to kill him in the future. Alright, we about to land. And so shall begin the game. I'm going to try to get to a specific point, then I'm going to call it, and I'm going to do some offline work, and then I'm probably going to come back with a lot of money. But that won't be for a little bit. There's so many ways to play this game.
Those
Lying around.
Voidwoken made short, bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor?
It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
Your mom. Gonna talk to some fucking kid. Yo, weird.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards.
The child considers your statement.
Hey, thanks.
You're weird. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any sauce on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
No. Can't go up here. Alright. We got a lot to do. Wonder if it's gonna be an issue with Mr. Squirrel Guy up ahead. Because I'm trying to get the achievements. I haven't gotten any achievements because of this one thing that I think it made me choose Pet Pal, which took away my... It was for DLC and stuff. Yeah. I think I can sneak. Yes. Let's just take a peek at what's going on. Oh.
Voidwoken! Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they've made it to shore.
Looks like I'm about to fuck them up. Got him. This fella's dead, hopefully. Yeah. Knock this bitch out. Can I reach him? Not quite. I don't think I can get in the... Nah. That's okay though. I'm closer. Okay, but I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. I missed. Oh, hey, I leveled up.
Collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Let's fucking do it. Alright. I'm gonna do one of those. That's a niche. I think we're gonna do wits. Well, I think we're gonna do... Yes. Get some more damage real quick. Oh shit. Yes, that will help for now. Anything else? That's me. Don't worry about what that is. I'm just, revving my
Drowned and
engines.
eaten by a void woken. I'm wondering which order.
Nothing. Anything around here? I didn't think so. Oh, that's right, I can do this. I enjoy this setting. Nothing happened.
Look here, Quercus. Another
Quercus.
giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them. What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus.
Excuse me.
Of course. If it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe. Egads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean, a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Solora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll... Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Okay. Quercus is with us now. Alright. I found the Red Prince over here. I don't really need him, so I'm not gonna worry about him. I don't want no weirdo on my team anyway. Alright, we're just going around the town.
A black cat. Some would see this as an
Oh,
omen.
shit.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey! Stop following me. Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you. The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What's going on?
Alright. We got 2 followers already. Who the heck
Hey,
are you?
lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad some of the others made it out alive too. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me. I never want to set foot on a stuffy old boat ever again. Never.
No. Let's see if I know my calculations. Is that the long branch? Excuse me. Can I do anything with that? Ah ha ha. I'm a genius. Alright, now we are gonna... I gotta remember how to do the... Actually, I think it's this simple. Is that right? No, how am I doing that? It's not... This is it. It is. I'll get out of here. Yeah, this game has a pretty extensive crafting system. And just like that, we got a bunch of arrows for Eiffel when he shows up. Which I know exactly where he is. Yes. Oh wait, those are the fellows, aren't they? Nah, we're not ready for these guys yet.
Your godwin has asked you a question. Answer him. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our
Hello,
godwin
Dallas.
speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escaping.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a
Rip.
waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Wow, that was rude. Alright.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Hey, nice. I need that.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
You have 4 gold. Are you serious, dude? Wow, dude.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this? That kind of talk will land you on the rack, Pipsqueak. Play tough and we'll play rough, yeah?
I don't give a
Now,
fuck.
why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days.
I got my eye on you, Scaly. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch, or I'll do to you what the hammer did to that traitor. Don't make promises you can't keep, filth. We deal with your disgusting kind very eagerly in Fort Joy. Soon I'll use them pretty claws of yours as toothpicks.
You got problems, bud. Nice. What the fuck are you doing, cat? Can I sell anything worthwhile? I do not think so. I don't need it. That's just gonna take up space.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach. A kin, is it? A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Doubly so for a lizard traitor. It's a pity she couldn't die twice. Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end. The void woken are coming, Scale Shedder. And it's only the Divine Order that can protect us. Say what you will about the Divine Order. Say what you will about the Bishop and the Hammer. They're the only ones looking after us now that the Divine is dead.
Yeah, I already need to get rid of that wand. Maybe. Get rid of that. We only need one. That's good. Shut up.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
What, bud?
You, help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes for you next.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Why, yes. Of course I am. All my life.
Hello, Dee. I would. Impaler.
He shifts uncomfortably.
Ah, get out of here, will ya? You ain't worth my time, neither of you.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
I think my cat needs up on the windowsill. Come here, cat. Hey, you. Ow, my finger. Dickhead. Figure it out, then. It is almost 8 o'clock.
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Alright.
Tired of the view in here yet?
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a soda pop beverage, and I will continue this conversation. Okay, the mic's falling apart again. Uh-oh. Lord Jesus, help us. Save me. Okay, then we're good. Alright. Seated. Soda pop. A good old Barks A&W beverage. Root beer.
Ifan shrugs off his backpack and reaches into its depths. After rummaging around, he holds out a tattered page to you, upon which you can see a broken wax seal in the shape of a wolf's paw.
Have a read of my contract and find out.
Blah blah, blue blue blue, bloobity blah blue, Glecho Dumar, Rouge and Lawn.
So, time to find this Boris fellow. Ah, you've read my contract. What does that look in your eye mean?
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Maybe.
He sniffs the wind, gazing out across the dilapidated buildings of Fort Joy, as if looking...
But maybe it's going to work out. I've got a contract, a man on the inside, and now you. Good to know. And likewise, with whatever errands of your own you have. As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team. I am too, I must say. Good to know someone's got your back when the going's tough. Well, I've got a contract to complete. After that, getting the hell out of Fort Misery seems the best option. I figure we track down my inside man, and then we take it from there.
He freezes and shoots you a wary glance, looking for all the world like a wild animal caught in the lantern light of a racing carriage.
Well, why not? Go ahead.
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Ah, I didn't like the look in their eyes. Sure you didn't either.
He smiles broadly and looks away. You're not sure, but you could swear he just winked at you.
Stick with me, and I'll introduce you to my pack leader, Roost. He doesn't take all comers, but I'll vouch for you. It's good to have a trade. At least for me. The Lone Wolves gave me purpose when I needed just that. Sometimes the contracts keep me going when I'm not sure what else could. That I did, in Lucian's own army.
He presses his lips tightly together and looks away. There's a coldness in his eyes you haven't seen until...
There's a reason I don't wear order garb anymore. But let's talk about those old days another time. Thanks for understanding. Now, let's...
You're kinda getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cavies. Ought to keep out of our hair if you don't want to pay for the pleasure.
Excuse me.
dwarves and elves besides. Those of you that see the whole realm eaten up by the void woken before you change your ways.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay down the law on that elf. Anything for a fellow sorcerer, isn't that right?
Can't even.
I'm sure you would have.
Hey, I know
Look who it is.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
I saw you fall. We all did. Thought you were done for. When we get out of this place, I owe you a pint. So you managed to swim to safety, is that it? What about when you were in the water? Didn't hear anything unusual, did you? I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say. Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy? So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way. Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning soul. Most
My
fleshy
legs
folks aren't
kind of
really
aren't
alive anyway.
showing,
Don't
so.
sweat it. Or whatever it is you do. Now, let's go.
Anything yet? I don't think so. Yes. Perfect.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
You know what I mean, Lizard. The dwarves and elves are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over. You're the slave here, enslaved by a life without divinity in your heart. Embrace it. Abandon your wickedness.
You're a butt. Alright. So we got a few places we can go. I believe that's where that is. I'm gonna find Beast. Where's Beast? Is Beast down here? Okay. Pretty sure we're going that way. Yeah.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you...
Let's go.
Quite alone. It's just... I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Need. Get that out of here. He doesn't have enough. We can do that, though. Okay, it's this. Your mom.
She ain't coming back. Thousand lumps of dust. 50 volunteers old. Ain't the hinges rust.
Quit being a butt.
She ain't coming back.
I really need to get bartering. Oh, come on, man. Being a real asshole.
When another divine arises, will Source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? Yet so quickly, We find Source so dangerous. What in his death caused it? So the Voidwoken are attracted to Source. But why? When another divine arises, will Source change back? What if there are no Sources?
It's time to accept reality.
Why hasn't Alexander?
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters, good luck with your... Our shield speaks!
Shut up.
Change your mind about my offer yet? Had a gal who wouldn't. Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that... There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go.
Gonna take me right there. Oh, not quite, actually.
I'm glad you're of such a mind. I never was one for gore myself, but never mind. I've got the plan and you've got the brawn. Get that artifact and you and I are as good as free. Go give those lizards... Pardon, what for?
Yeah, he says that.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just in his road.
We'll talk to him a little bit when we get to Beast.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across...
She never did like you.
Hey, thanks.
Bastard.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul. The love of my life. Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side panel.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me. Just here.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He turns from you, like...
Okay. Not worried about total, absolute murder. Where are you, Beast? There's this guy. We'll come back to him. Yeah, we'll talk to the dog real quick.
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet.
Hey.
The dog focuses at the cat.
You've been a real dick.
By the Queen's beard, it looks like you lost a fight with a claw hammer. Reckon you're in need of something to heal yourself up, eh? School of Hard Knocks, University of Life, Academy of this and that. I have the talent for it, and whenever I found someone with skill, I asked them to teach me.
You don't got no money though. Can't really, barter here.
Instead of a potion, she hands you an empty bottle and a fat brown mushroom.
I knew I saw some talent in you. Go ahead and combine the mushroom with the vial. Once you've mastered the technique, you'll never need help from a crusty old quack like me again. Dane's as stubborn as an old steer. Says he don't believe in alchemy and won't accept a potion from me or anyone else. But Jackanap would rather die than drink something that ain't at least 30 proof. Still, my job ain't to judge, but to heal. Or if that fails, to comfort. Seems that's all I can do for old Dane anymore. Business savvy. Don't be profane. This is people's health we're talking about. And I get by just fine in the meantime, thank you kindly.
Okay, jeez, I'm sorry. Oh, yep. Where are you, beast? That's the crocodilians.
You'll hie yourself to the grave.
Is that thing eating corpses?
I think I should do that too.
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time. You want to leave. You want to go. Tell me where the yarrow grows. Tell me now, or shall I pick your parts clean too? It's easy. Are you mad? Yarrow loves the beach. Yarrow loves the sand, the waves, the wind in her hair. You're better off without a top. You're better off uncrossed.
Uh-oh. No. Ew. Oh, it's cheap shot what you get for having one open hand. Interesting. No, you bastard. Oh, he's gonna fucking beat the shit out of us. I don't know if this is a good idea. I need to protect just him. Okay, I think I just killed myself. Oh. Oh, okay. Yikes, buddy. That was a choice you just fucking made. Wow. Wow. Yep, that's gonna happen. Ha, you suck. I'm really gonna have to hurt him here. If I survive this. Oh, you bastard. He's gonna get a whole nother turn now. You bitch. Am I dead? Yeah. That sucks. That knockdown was really unfortunate. Quite indeed. Although I did kind of fuck it up at the start, so. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna take one more step away, and I think I'll be good.
say the heads in and out.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Power. An old ambition. I have a token for you who seeks power. A gift. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout. So does the iron in your spine. I give my word. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah! Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them to...
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Yeah. Go on then. Why don't you give it a shot?
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I...
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in...
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Hey, now. It's quite a nice-sized place, actually. Play your cards right and I'll invite you for the summer. I'll tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, So the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamic. Then it's settled. Capital! Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too. Ah, well. My best mate's son is undead. Nothing to be ashamed of. Now, onward!
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Oh, that'll happen here. Hope Griff and his people aren't giving you too hard of a time. He and his have it out for anyone who ain't a human. More, you here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood, and they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself.
I'm meeting someone here. That someone ain't you.
Not drawing me.
Ha! Collared like a dog. A very tall, very strange-smelling dog. I'd pity you, but Shepperly Ineffable has a soft spot for beauty, and you carry that choker off very well. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights, and the other has sunken to depths too humiliating to describe. Pity.
Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them. But of course, they'll happily dump your meager bony corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Oh, the tragedy of it. Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease?
I will yield to none.
Glory is mine.
don't mean I can't beat ya.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben, miss! Ethan! Ben, miss! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster Ben mess away from me.
She's gone, Father. Gone! That's your fifth blue jester this round.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate.
Farah. She ain't coming back.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day. Don't disturb me again, unless you've seen Migo. Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this... Where is he?
I don't think I ain't watching.
Please, I'm sorry, but you must leave. My baby's terrified of lizards. She may be hiding from you even now. Irma! Irma, darling, are you here? Please, sweetheart. Where are you?
I can't wait all day.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single... Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream.
She ought to come with you then. This place turns You are a... I'm not
I can't
mad,
wait all
darling.
day.
I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
She's gone, Father. Gone! Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
I'm not mad, darling.
He
I'm
hasn't
not
changed
mad.
a bit. Always late.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality. Pipe down, Farah.
He hasn't changed
It's
a bit.
time to accept reality.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
So,
What's the news?
Well, I certainly got lucky with you, didn't I? The way out's nice and secluded. It starts in a little hidden alcove on the beach.
Give me your map. I'll show you where to go. And hurry! Not a tick of the clock to spare!
You know, this playthrough is almost nothing like my first playthrough. Fucking half the people in this area are alive still. First playthrough, I just fucking did whatever I wanted. And that ended up killing a lot of people. Got XP for it, but I don't think that really matters. Come on. Can't stay hurting forever.
Bow your head, please! If we...
Shut up. I didn't want that. Alright, let's go. Hmm?
What's this?
This way,
I
in the
found
bank. Follow me.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Let's hope this is worth the digging.
And there it is. Okay.
I wonder where this leads.
Okay.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human. She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Because you're a master. Master sent us here. Me and Ma and Pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. They beat me. Gee, you don't sound like a master. You're nicer than the others. The I still miss my ma and pa. Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave, you're all alone.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her... The child doesn't lift her head from her knee.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late! Never mind. It is not your concern.
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Please, do not lead anyone here.
Big request? I'm missing somebody. There's supposed to be a garden right here. Well, we have one mushroom. Are you trying to tell me? Am I not supposed to be here yet? Oh, hey, a thing. Thanks. Very strange. Okay, well, I'm going to figure something out off screen, but I'm going to call it a night here because I do have to work still. Till next time.